On today's video, it's update time. We'll take another look at the Dremel 3000.
This is the Old Guy Network.
Yep. Welcome back to the Old Guy Network. I'm the Old Guy, the OG, you know who you are. And it's a beautiful day here in the trailer hood, always is. One thing missing, coffee. I don't have any. My coffee cup's not here because I ran out again. You sure could help me if you went over to my coffee page. There's a link in the description. Just a couple of bucks, buy me a cup of coffee, help support the channel, and it goes really, really far. Can't imagine how much good it does. So thank you very much if you're about to do that. If you've done it in the past, thank you for that. And if you haven't done it yet, what are you waiting for? Okay, I know you want to. So today we're gonna go visit the Dremel 3000 again. Now this is a tool that I unboxed a few months ago. It'd be fair to say that I had some issues with it. Now, I originally liked the Dremel. I've used Dremels for years. This one is a little bit different, and we're gonna take a look at that and show you, well, I'll just show you what happened. So without further ado, let's get into that video. And remember, I recorded this video actually a few weeks ago. You'll notice that I have a nice trim beard now, but on that one, not so much. So let's head on over there and start this thing. Today we're going to talk about Dremel 3000. Now this is the corded version, and I like the corded version. I just think it has more power, and you don't have to worry about the battery going dead. And it's my preference. I have a lot of cordless tools. This is not one of them. But I said in the previous video, wow, it's getting late, I'm sundowning. I said in the previous video that these, they feel good in your hand, they're ergonomically designed, a little bit better than the old cylinder type ones that we had before. But there is a major drawback to this one. It is all plastic. And the other one, and I wish I still had mine, I finally threw it away. I'm trying to get more room. But there was one thing in particular that I really liked on the old one. Now, when you take off this collar, and there's the collet for the bits, this is all plastic. I guess there was a lot of plastic on the other one too. But this button right here, this is the button that you hold down in order to move the shaft so you can get the collet off. Well, on the other one it had this really hard steel pokey one that hurt your hand when you did it. This one doesn't hurt your hand. That's a good thing. The bad thing is, if you make the mistake and tighten this just a little bit too hard, and I mean a little bit too hard, this thing just strips and goes right around. And I had to use a pair of needle nose pliers, hold on to that, and then take this off. I had to do that several times. So finally I said, hey, maybe there's something wrong with this one. So I sent it back. They gave me another one, brand new, worked good. I was very careful. Do not over tighten these. If you over tighten them, you're going to be hating life. You're not going to be able to get the damn thing off. This one, this is the second one, didn't have any problem with it until yesterday. Did the same thing. So I'm not liking that. Everything else about it, I do like it. I wish I still had the other one here because I believe this one is a little bit heavier. The other one was, it's what I was used to. I mean, I've been using it for 20 years or so, and they didn't change the style very much. The one thing that I do like about this one, and I think I said it in the other video, I like this switch for the power better than the old one was a thumbnail. It was just a wheel, and it was hard to get exactly where you wanted it. This is, you know, it has 1 through, what is it, 1 through 10, you know, 2, 4, 6. I don't know why they don't just do 1 through 5. They got 1 through 10, but every notch is 2. So why not just go 5? But anyway, I like being able to put that on 2 if I want, put it on 6. For me, that's better. For you, you might like the thumb wheel. There seems to be better ventilation in this. It does not overheat. The power seems to be almost identical to what I was using before. I mean, I can't really tell any difference. The only thing is that collet right there, that little button to hold that collet in place, or hold the spindle in place so the collet can come on. Be careful. Just do not over tighten it. You don't have to tighten it that much. Don't worry too much about it, and then you'll probably be okay. The best attachment that I have, and I bought a bunch of different attachments. Let me show you. This one actually came with it. This is kind of like having your own little router. This collar comes off, that goes inside there, and then you can use this. There's a little depth gauge on it. That fell down on the floor. Okay. I don't think it's supposed to do that. Yeah, you can see there is a little depth gauge right there, and I think this one's broken. All right, hold on. I bought another attachment kit, and it came with another one. This one, let's see if there's any difference in the two. No, they're both the same. Let's see if this one falls out too. Yeah, this one's going to fall out. They're both the same. But I've got a couple of these. These actually are pretty good. If you want to make just a little hole and you want to keep your hand steady, this is a nice little tool. That actually comes with the kit, like I bought. But then, like I said, I bought more stuff. All the different bits and everything that you need. Let's grab another one over here. They are very readily available. That is, I'm not sure what I paid for this. I will look and see if I can find where I got this, and I'll leave a link in the description. But this is different router bits. And when I got them, when you see the pictures of them, they look pretty big. Well, of course they're not, because it's a very small shaft. They do work extremely well. I was really, really surprised. But if you want to do anything with a router using your Dremel, this next thing, this is what you have to have. And I did an unboxing on this, and I was pretty happy with it, but I've used it since then. So let me show you what it does, or what it can do. As you can see, I'm very organized. Oh, right. Yeah, I'm getting organized. Oh, give me a break. It's still messy in here, okay? I'm trying. But this little jewel right here, this is the plunge router that I bought. And I think these are like 30 bucks, something like that. Again, I'll leave a link if I can find one. When I first used it, I thought, yeah, it works pretty good. Now that I've used it on certain projects, this thing is invaluable. It is awesome. Two things it has that comes with it. You set up these little rods. You can take this edger, put this on here, you attach this on here, and if I can remember how it works, and you can go right up against the edge of a table or a piece of work, you know, whatever your work piece is, a piece of wood or plywood or whatever, and you can run right down around the edges. I have used it for that, works well. But this is what I really got excited about. Now, I've done some cornhole tables. In the past, I did them with a jigsaw, and they came out okay, but you can't, it's hard to make a perfect circle with a jigsaw. I mean, it's all right. Some people are better at it than I am. I'm not that good at it. My hands aren't as steady as they used to be. But with this thing, this makes a perfect circle. And all you have to do is you loosen up these little thumb screws, you put this on here. This is a nail, we'd have to pick it back up, but you just drive this nail into the piece of wood, and then you turn it. That's it. You put the Dremel up on top of here and secure it onto here, and you turn it, and it makes a perfect circle. Let me show you the kind of circle it can make. These are a couple of cornhole boards that I'm working on right now. I've got the first coat of finish on this one, but let's take a look right there. That circle looks like it was done with a hole saw. Now on cornhole boards, you have to have 6 inches. It has to be a 6-inch hole. And a hole saw, 6-inch hole saw, is extremely expensive. A lot more money than what that attachment cost me. And as you can see, it makes a perfect circle. Wonderful little tool, but I do have one complaint. That's it. And that complaint was that button. Feels better when you push it. The old ones used to hurt the tip of your finger really bad. I mean, I remember thinking they should do something about that, but now they've done something about that, but they made the function worse. So if you buy one of these, please remember, don't tighten that too much. But that's it. That is a quick look at the Dremel 3000. Let's hold it right. And the Dremel plunge router attachment. And this just works wonderful. I did a video on making the cornhole tables, and I actually demonstrate how I use this on there. If you'd like to check it out, it's around here somewhere. But that's going to do it. And thanks for coming into my updated shop. I'm glad that you're here. Things seem to be working out a little better. I'm going to head over there real quick. Watch this. And there you have it. That's an update on the Dremel 3000 that I unboxed a few months ago. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit like, subscribe, hit share, all that YouTube stuff, and join me back here for the next video, won't you? For the Old Guy Network, I am the Old Guy, the OG, and I'm out.